Hello friends, Jennifer Pearson here, Thistle Gypsy. Winding down in the whole Dark Deck interview series, and I am now on the Heal Yourself reading card. So we have the Fairy Ring and the Chicoli Tarot left. In addition to this, so let's see. I'm going to jump right in. A link to the intro video will be down in the description box and probably in on the end screen as well, should you want a better understanding of what I'm doing here. So yeah, I'm running decks that have potential as decks for doing dark readings, dark aspects of oneself. And I'm just going to jump into it here. I've done many of them so far. So there's a playlist also. There's a playlist that is full of them if you want to check it out. So, number one, how are you a dark deck? Inner child. Well, it could mean that it somehow helps illuminate, ways that we have been wounded as children that show up in dark behaviors as adults. Or dark behaviors that have a solution involving addressing the nurturing of our inner child, or letting our inner child out to play more. So, a possibility. Curious, not what I would have expected. Number two, what dis-ease can you help me with? Alchemy. Now, this is not at all clear to me. Especially with the jar there, all I can think of is, I have to take various antibiotics, and I take various vitamins, all of these things to stay healthy. And that's kind of what is coming to mind with alchemy. Not particularly magic or anything like that. So I'm going to look in the book. It says, the path you're on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Nothing is how it seems. You have an opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It is extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. So it seems to be a card about transition. Yeah. So it's a card of transition. So almost, with the power of the death card. So kind of a difficult transition also. All right. So, and I do have that kind of going on in my work life. And of course, we're in the time of COVID-19, so things could get even worse before they get better. It is totally unclear exactly what's going to happen. But even if I stay in my job and my job is stable, even before COVID-19, we had started to go through a tech transformation that is not the easiest in the world. Oh my God. So number three is, what is your recommendation for that dis-ease? So, and I'm a little bit surprised because I wouldn't have thought that this particular deck would have, I thought it was a little bit more balanced and could have given me yeah, yep. It could have given me something positive. but it didn't. Um, so the reason I'm looking into that is that there are some decks, like I just did the Lord of the Rings deck, and there just are not enough positive cards in there among the bogeys to really give this particular question, which is looking for a remedy to something negative or a way to amend a negative situation. The Lord of the Rings Oracle, there's just not a lot of opportunity for a positive card to come up here. But this deck has a fair number of positive cards. So it's a little strange that this particular, that a negative, one of the negative ones, like here's dream. Did I get dream? No. I could have gotten cycles. I could have gotten, I don't know, even take off your masks. There's wild, soulmate, beauty, there's various, have faith, patience, all those things could have come up, but didn't. So, self-sabotage. Become conscious of how your inner saboteur functions. You are about to sabotage a big opportunity. All right. So, I mean, it's cautionary. It's not necessarily negative, it's cautionary. So I just need to be careful not to, if in the transformation or transition that comes my way, there is some opportunity that I would turn down, look away at, pass over. This is saying, watch out, you're about to do something stupid. Essentially, that's what that is. You're about to do something stupid. All right, so that works. That works. All right. So number 4, what dark aspect of my personality holds me back the most in my relationships? Oh my gosh, selling out. Well, certainly not getting any money from anything that has to do with a relationship. So let me see here. I assume this just means like not, I don't know, finding appropriate matches, giving up on finding appropriate matches, quote unquote appropriate. At least that's how I would take it. Again, since your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested, you have an opportunity to act with either fear or love. Where in your life are you selling out or acting out of integrity? Are you in a job? Are you in a job you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment and making yourself sick? So kind of, it's calling me out. They're calling it selling out. Maybe it's not the best name for the card. But you're somehow sacrificing something and are stuck in a negative cycle. And there has been some of that in what little relationship I have. The other possibility is, selling out as in just flat out giving up. Just flat out like, I'm done. Kind of the opposite of this, which is tolerating sort of abuse is what it looks like. But just saying, you know what, I'm just not up to it, and singleness works. So the next one, what dark aspect of my personality holds me back the most in my career? Pay attention to the signs. So if this is supposed to be a dark aspect, I wonder if it's getting maybe too caught up in the details or something. Let me see what it says. The guidebook does seem to make a difference in this deck. Signs are all around you. Open your mind and pay closer attention to your environment. Well, yeah, maybe getting so caught up in the details that I'm not seeing the bigger picture. It says that your angels ask you to slow down, stop focusing on the problem, and allow a solution to become or to come into your reality. So maybe just getting too fixated on problems. Your spiritual helpers have been organizing synchronistic events and support for you. But you keep thinking in the same stubborn way. Okay, fair enough. Relax and look at life in a more creative way. And I am kind of in a stuckness period. I'm normally a little more mentally flexible than I currently am. So it could be the signs are kind of my own mental rigidity, which I have noticed. It's like, this is my mind back here. And I need to clear it out and get back to, again, the more flexible, creative way of thinking. And here it even says, at times your body gives you signs. Your body may be telling you to rest, change your diet, or to work on challenging emotions. So that's actually quite relevant because, you know, when I tend to get brain fog and stuff like that, oftentimes because I have Lyme disease, I need to change my antibiotic because it's essentially that the Lyme disease is affecting that part of my body. So very interesting reading. Very interesting. So I would definitely put this, especially with the use of the guidebook, easily up with the Lord of the Rings, and maybe over top. This, I think I would make an 8 or a 9 because the guidebook does offer kind of solutions. It does a good job of offering ways to think about your situation. So yeah, I'm actually pleased with this. In fact, I might have to have a showdown between this deck and the Dark Mirror, and I'm attached to the Dark Mirror because of its treatment of grief. But I may have to stop and ask myself if this is all that I really need, is this one. So, But a question for another day. And there it is. The Heal Yourself Reading Cards by Ina Siegel. All right, take care. We've got 2 more decks to go. Bye-bye.